my name's Penny. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do another Top 5 Wednesday video. I'll leave all the links to the Top 5 Wednesday group below. Today's prompt is Top 5 Problematic Faves. I have a problem with the word problematic in that it doesn't really mean anything, so I'm going to go with the specific description, which is characters you don't want to love but can't help liking. So for number 5, I'm going to start with a character from the Some and the Keepers series by Tanya Huff. And the character that I'm going to include in this list is Hel. So in this book series, Hel has a speaking part. Hel is definitely evil, trying to ruin everybody's lives. Hel is also kind of split personality, so Hel talks to himself. He is kind of a bit of a screw up. He tries his best to be evil, but he doesn't do very well. I find that really relatable. So even though I like all the other characters, so I definitely don't want Hel to win, I still have a soft spot in my heart for Hel from this book. There were also just so many lines, Hel's lines in this book, that just made me crack up, laugh out loud, hilarious. And generally I don't like funny books, but the particular sense of humor in this book was right up my alley. So the next character I'm going to talk about is Serena Clark from Vicious by V. Schwab. So Serena Clark's kind of a minorish character. She's the older sister of another character, but she's one of the extraordinaries. So hopefully you know what Vicious is about. If you haven't read Vicious, you should read Vicious. Vicious is about two university students who are studying extraordinaries, who are people who have superpowers essentially, and they discover how they're researching them, and they discover how to get them, and they end up getting them, and they end up being enemies. That's a terrible synopsis, but that's what you're getting. So Serena Clark is one of these extraordinaries. She has the ability to tell people what to do, and then they have to do it. And she's really evil, not a nice person, and I just kind of love how badass she is. She knows what she wants. She's gonna get it. She doesn't really care about anyone else. I wouldn't really want to be like that, but there's kind of a nice power dynamic to women like that. And there's definitely days where maybe I would want that superpower. So then number 3 would be from the Kate Daniels series. As I mentioned before, Kate Daniels series is my favorite series ever. So the character from this book is Kate's dad. It's probably a spoiler for the previous books, but not too much of one. Kate's dad is pretty much the ultimate evil, causes a lot of trouble and pain for everybody. Not a nice guy, but kind of a nice guy. And that's probably a spoiler too, but he is Kate's father. He kind of wants to be her father. And her ward, so the younger girl that she looks after, he kind of wants to be her grandfather. And he's very grandfathery, even though he's the ultimate evil. He's also nice, but not really nice. Like, you can never really trust him. So I don't want to like him, but I do like him. And I really feel like these books are heading towards Kate eventually killing him. And I don't really want that. I would prefer that somehow it could end like happy families and they all live happily ever after. I don't really know how we would ever get to that. But, you know, one more book in the series. It could happen. So number 2, the next character I would talk about would be Nathan from the Half Bad trilogy by Sally Green. So Nathan is the main character. He's half Black Witch, half White Witch, and he's trying to learn his powers, get to know his father, somehow work out where his place in this magical world is going to be. He's also, so some of the relationships he's in, he's not really the good boyfriend, not surprising. He also does some really terrible things in this book, so you would think that you wouldn't really be on his side. But as I've said before, at the end of this book, I cried for a whole 10 minutes, like sobbing, so upset about what happened. So while I definitely don't condone any of the things that Nathan does, his story is still such a tragedy that I kind of just want to give him a hug. So then number 1, the last character that I'm going to talk about is Selena from the Throne of Glass series. This is the only book I have in the series, so we're holding up as an example. There she is. So the series, as I said, I feel kind of ho-hum about. It's a very popular series. And even though she's the main character, so you are sort of supposed to be on her side, she's also kind of annoying. Like, spoiled little bitch. Always wants to get her way. So great at everything. Like, so annoying. I just know, like, if I knew her in real life, I would hate her so much. But at the same time, I really enjoy her character. Like, all I can think of when I think about her character is reasons to dislike her. But I like her little quips. I like the way that she's always trying to do the right thing, even though if she's kind of about it. And I like how her schemes always kind of pull off, especially the recent book, Empire of Storms, which is probably the book that I liked the most. Although maybe I liked it mostly because of other characters in the series, but still, I did appreciate some of the stuff that she did in that book. And I do find myself liking her even though I hate her. So those are my top 5 problematic faves. Let me know, what do you think about those characters? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let's talk about it in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.